Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video, I'll be discussing briefly my thoughts on the trailer for the upcoming Keanu Reeves film, 47 Ronin. And this was definitely a surprising trailer for me. I'm somebody who is an avid sort of student of Japanese culture, especially the samurai side of things, Bushido, their code of honor, and stuff like that. And so I'm somewhat familiar with the 47 Ronin story. Back when I heard this movie was being made, I was largely under the impression it was going to be sort of akin to The Last Samurai, in that it was going to be a fictionalized retelling of the actual historical event. Seeing the trailer, it really blew me out of the water that we're actually getting something quite different. It has, loose inspiration taken from the historical event of the 47 Ronin, but it's really going to be mystical, magical, sort of sword and sorcery, fantasy adventure stuff. Um, you have Keanu Reeves playing the air quotes half-breed outcast slave who, his people send him packing, and then they find themselves being overthrown by an overlord essentially, and then they realize they kind of need his help to, best everybody. He is the one and only that can save them. He's no longer the one, as in the Matrix. He is the one and only, and it's his sword that is going to best them and save the day and all of that stuff. And it is very interesting how much of a departure it is from my expectations, but at the same time, I'm somewhat disappointed because the title and, going into this, I thought it was going to be something radically different. But at the same time, I'm blown away by what I'm seeing. I mean, there are big, gorgeous, sweeping, sort of scenery and cinematography aspects going on here. You see Rinko Kikuchi playing sort of a villainess in this. She's taunting Keanu Reeves' character Kai, and she basically says, "You should be afraid of me if you're not," and turns into sort of a sweeping diving around the air, ream of cloth that turns into a dragon. I mean, it does look absolutely epic. I was immediately reminded of a few different films that fall into the line of stuff that I really dig as far as Japanese and Asian culture films, things like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Hero, Kitaro, Shinobi, Heart Under Blade, those kinds of things. And I have to say I'm highly intrigued. And now, some of the reaction to this trailer that I'm seeing is like, people in Japan, the Japanese, are kind of dismayed by it, and it's absolutely acceptable for them to be. I mean, this isn't their production, and it basically has in the starring role an Anglo-American actor. Yeah, I'd kind of be ticked off about that too, and that's a lot of the same flack The Last Samurai got. That some people misinterpreted what the film was trying to say, and Tom Cruise was meant to be The Last Samurai, when in reality it was Ken Watanabe's character in that film, and so I'm just really intrigued by this movie. It absolutely looks fantastic. It is a little, heavy on the CGI, but I can live with it if the story would only live up to it, and I'm gonna, reserve my judgment until I see the film. It looks like a raucous, fun time. I just kind of wish they would have gone with a different name for it. It's a little bit more akin to the modern film equivalent of perhaps a kabuki adaptation of the original 47 Ronin story. So, if you've seen the trailer, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. I'll link it in the description in case you haven't. What you basically thought of it, what you made of it, if it looks like something you're going to be wanting to check out or not. And otherwise, that'll be it for me. Hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you later. Peace.